So today we're going to hear a very familiar word of scripture from the 23rd Psalm, and it is associated with funerals and it's associated with comfort, but there is also a word of challenge in here. And I was thinking this week about, again, our health as a congregation and breathing a sigh of relief after the verdict in Minnesota. And I got an email from Paul Massoy a couple of days ago about the anti-Asian hate bill that the Senate just passed. And I think probably many of you noticed that it passed, what, 94-1. And the one senator who voted against the anti-Asian hate bill was Josh Hawley of Missouri. And I like let out a string of expletives when I saw that. But for Paul and for people of Asian descent and for people whose family were interned during the Second World War and rounded up American citizens and put in racetracks and then put in barracks, that discrimination and the evil and the violence that has been associated with that is very real. And it just made me think again that this is a psalm of comfort, but it's also a psalm that demands something from us. We're pursued by God's justice. And so we gather here every week to be encouraged and nurtured by one another, to ask kind of what are the things we're afraid of that keep us from speaking up, that keep us living in a place of death, and who are those heroes that we can follow. What are those symbols that we can literally put around us that encourage us to live more confidently as we walk through the valley of the shadow of death? So that's our intention this week, to be thinking again about what are those fears and where are those places we can draw strength.